I don't know about you guys, but I feel maybe even after being part of the PD force, you know, police department, after a few years, several years, I feel like some extensive training and like some psychological tests needs to be taken. Some in-depth tests. All this training shit don't really mean anything to me, because obviously, you know, everybody could pull a front when doing training. I'll just get into the story.
So we'll piss off the neighbors. In the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah, reckless behavior.
Now, I kept getting alerts on my phone because I'm connected to a lot of social media, and I keep just hearing something about a man named Alton Sterling. And when I see it again, I'm just like, oh my God, like another one. And it's sad to say that, like another one, you know, and it's fucking terrible. The worst feeling is seeing that there's a video, you know, when there's a video and clear as day, you see that an officer was a bit too aggressive or too excessive with his job. It is so upsetting. So let me just break this down a bit. So a man by the name of Alton Sterling, he's like 37 years old. And one thing I hate from some of these articles is that they like to say shit like, oh, like they're a little bit of what they do. That way some people can then judge and shit. That's how I feel. So one of the things I caught here was that they said a 37-year-old man who sold CDs. Immediately people who hear stuff like that is, oh, sold CDs, yeah, he's probably a thug. Yeah, he was probably a hoodlum, or selling CDs, he's probably a bum. I hate when they do shit like that. Why can't he just be a 37-year-old man, African American or Caucasian? You could discuss whatever he did on the side later on. That's just my opinion. There's too many people out here judging, too many racist motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police officers Tuesday morning outside of a convenience store out at North Foster Drive. Once again, open carry firearms in Louisiana is actually allowed without a permit, as long as the user is around 17 years of age and is legally able to possess a firearm under the state federal law of Louisiana. There's probably some exceptions and some, you know, extra rules and shit like that, but who gives a fuck? The point is, from what you read here, and Alton Sterling was believed to have a weapon on him, right? Now, I think the whole story was that an anonymous caller called the Baton police. Around 12:35 in the morning, the police responded to this food market by anonymous caller indicating that, you know, Sterling had a red shirt, selling CDs outside, and pointed a gun at someone. Now, one, that's wrong. All right, we're gonna keep it real. That's wrong. We don't know what's the reason. Maybe self-defense. We don't know. But pointing the gun at someone is, and shit, I live in New York. Shit, that's wrong. But the police responded. Now, just quickly, basically, the cops confronted him. Blah blah blah. Now, I don't know how it works over there, right? I don't know. But what they would have, what I assume, because I can't even say what they would have done out here in New York. No, they do fuck shit. Police officers do fuck shit everywhere. But what I'm assuming is that, or I would have hoped that that officers would have said, listen, we got a call, blah blah blah, and we're gonna have to pat you down. Do you have a weapon? We was told we're gonna have to bring you in. Then, if Sterling, Alton Sterling, was to pull out his firearm on him, then I would say, damn, it sucks, you know, my condolences, but shit, he pulled out a firearm, and damn, like that's sad. That's sad that he had to go, and he could have just gave him the firearm and then just got, you know, brought into whatever they call it, bookings or whatever they want to call it. But the simple fact is, on video, like, my mans didn't even like do anything for you guys to even do that. Why are you being so excessive with your job? Like, that shit is crazy as fuck, and this is everywhere. And it doesn't matter whether or not he was a thug or a gang member. Like, it doesn't matter at the fact that what you see on video is, you could be the most gangsters motherfucker out there. When you are approached by officers and you're listening to what they say, and the way he got, like, you know, they were hands-on with him, very aggressive, there was no need for that. And then when you want to pull some shit like that, what the news will do, and what, you know, the police department is gonna do, is try to speak on behalf of his past or the fact that he have records. Watch, they're gonna do something to try to make it seem like to try to justify the fact of why, you know, the officers shot him. And I think that's straight bullshit, because then people are gonna look at it like, oh, well, he was a thug on the street. That has nothing to do with the fact that these fucking cops out here is pulling shit like this, and for the most part getting away with it. Not saying these guys will, but that's fucking crazy. And every time I hear about it being like in Louisiana, like in these kind of places, I'm just like, this is fucked up. They're probably racist as shit out there, and I feel just terrible. And the fact that these cops are just, they're like one of the biggest gangs out there, and it sucks because they're allowed to hold guns. You feel me? You know what I mean? And I feel like once you enter the police department, they kind of brainwash you to just become these fucking criminal-minded bastards who get away with mad bullshit. You know, going back to the video, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm assuming gun laws are permitted, as I read before. And the fact that this man, I don't know if it has to be visible in a holster. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that when it's just in your pocket, like in your pants pocket, that's illegal. I don't know if it has to be visible. I'm not too sure. But the simple fact is this: normally when officers, or what they should have done was, if they're saying, oh, he got a gun and he pulls it out, then cops, I guess, have the right to aim, and then they'll say, listen, blah blah blah. But it didn't happen in this video. My man was on the floor, and the second police officer, who you can't really see, is, I think, searching him. And when he said he had a gun, they both pulled their gun out. My man, y'all got this man on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't get the gun out of his hand, as far as I'm concerned. I didn't see that. And then they shot. I heard like 4 shots, if I'm not mistaken. I think 2 or 4. But literally, and then the people recording is like right there. So that gotta be one of the most horrific moments in their lives, just to witness that shit. They dead ass said he got a gun. Just because it was on his person, they pulled it out and shot him. That's bullshit. I mean, you guys can make the call. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. My condolences go out to him and his family. You know, I feel bad. Rest in peace, Alton Sterling. And it's just another case of bullshit, and why I stay far away from the police department. I will no longer want to pursue that shit as a career. Shit is fucking terrible, because everybody's gonna look at you like you're the enemy when you deep down really want to serve and protect. It's bullshit. I'm out of here, man. Let me know what you guys think. If y'all enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. And once again, this shit sucks, but I'm out, man. Peace.
Everyone falls in.